So everyone, if it wasn't obvious, we're going to be doing a review on the multi-pack. There's another package, but that's for future rock and roll to unbox in this video. But anyways, let's open this. Trying to cover up all that personal stuff. Don't know if it is personal stuff, but never be too safe. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, now, the box looks very good. I wish they kind of used a different promo image than this AI-looking one. But, yeah. I've heard a lot of bad things about the motorized. On the box, there's Thomas and Scruffy, Thomas, Percy, Gordon, Diesel, Emily, Nia, Rosie, and James. I'm probably just gonna cut out this back side to, like, stick it onto my wall. We got Thomas and Friends logo, YouTube Kids, motorized thing, new, the Mattel logo, ages 3 and up. I am 11 years past that, and on the back is just all that, yeah, alright. Now, time for me to open this thing. Okay, now that they're out of the box, now I have another package. Gordon. We're gonna, like, yeah, that works. Okay, so, first up, let's take a look at the packaging. We have, the new Thomas and Friends logo, Gordon, his, face. I feel like the faces will look much better in motion, cause Thomas's looked great when it wasn't in was in motion. Ages 3 and up, Mattel, little track bar, the Thomas and Friends logo right here, new 2026 motorized. The back is really boring. I feel like they could have had like a maybe description of Gordon. That would have probably been cool. So let's get him out of the box. Just give me a sec. Okay, now let's do a review on the motorized. First up is Thomas's truck. Just to get them out of the way, the rolling stock is first. Basic blue truck, don't have much to say. Next up is Thomas. Now, right off the bat, Thomas's looks is a 8.5 out of 10. Because no painted buffers, no bright running board. Because we're shown that Mattel can do these things. With the 80th stuff. No detail on the back. So everything else about this Thomas is perfect. The proportions are accurate. I like that the middle, they actually have a 3D middle wheel now. I see they're taking inspiration from the 80th stuff. I love how, like, thin the smoke boxes are. I think it's, like, cool. It's good. And the handrails are 3D, which is, like, wow. But, yeah. Oh, man. I don't know if I did that, or the factory did it, or Amazon did it. I don't know. But, yeah. I like the side rods, they look good, taking inspiration from the 80th. So yeah, Thomas overall gets a 8.5 out of 10. Next up is Percy's mail truck. Sliding gimmick is cool. Kinda wish they painted the mail, but, you know, that's wishful thinking. I wish they added a, piece of plastic back here. Wheels could have been a different color. I don't like this bronze color. I feel like a black or gray should have gone with. Next up is Percy. He gets a 8 out of 10. Mainly because he does lack detail. It's this big old red spot and this crank pin. I feel like they should have made some custom side rods for the 040s. I'm just now realizing this. They actually have I don't know if y'all can see it, but they actually have like little brake thingies. That's pretty good. That's pretty neat. Yeah. So yeah, I love like the separately fitted whistle and dome. No detailing on the back though, sadly. This like big old red spot is like like just itching at me. The face is cool. It's like the most... Okay, this one looks the most accurate in terms to the old series. I like the little dimple. The button mechanism replaces the ugly switches. Cool. Magnets, I don't like. Couplings are much better. So Percy overall gets an 8 out of 10. Next up is James. Oh boy, right off the bat, this dude gets a 6 out of 10. Right off the bat, the face looks like Edward's, but this does look kind of like... Okay, let me just... The face does look like the Klaus Spawn illustration, like the one on screen. I think it's from this image that they're taking inspiration from. And he's just way long. He's just way too long. I think Mattel should have made 3 separate chassis. One for the smaller engines via Thomas Percy, etc. One for the medium-sized engines via like James and Edward, etc. And one for the bigger engines like Gordon and Henry, etc. I'm gonna take his coal just to show y'all this. You can actually fit the coal which way you want. But originally, the 80th, you know, you can only had to fit it a certain way. The handrails do come off, which looks cool. His buffers hang 30 feet below him, is all I'm gonna say. The magnets, still don't like. But I do like the fact that the bogies can move up and down, not just side to side. But, yeah. Overall, James gets a 6 out of 10. Why not a 0 out of 10? He's James. Come on. So yeah. Next up is Gordon, easily the best looking one. 9 out of 10. They're gonna be deducted 1 point for their running. Cause I see how bad they run on the internet. It's cause if you let them run for a certain amount of time, like for 10 minutes say, they'll start to go slower and slower. Right off the bat, I love the shade of blue. This works for Gordon. If they gave Thomas this new color, I would have been a little yeah. But yeah, I love the cab's whole reference to his class. The, Pacific. The A1. I can't believe I forgot what the class was. But yeah, the 4 rivets and, the 3D handrails. But yeah. I like how his tender is a different mold. No painted buffers on the back. He doesn't sound good. Like, he sounds like a little, grating. But no, I don't see anyone point this out. The back wheel does actually move. No 3D buffers, sadly. Button, I feel like they should have made a custom button where it like actually aligned with his boiler. But alas. The face, I think, looks much better in person. He also has a differently molded tender than James. So yeah, overall, this entire range gets a 9 out of 10 for me. I don't have Nia, because I'm not going on eBay and spending an arm and a leg just to get one of them things. I'm not doing that. But yeah, these guys look really good. Except for James, you look off. Overall, that is my thoughts on this new range. Once I get Nia, I might review her in a short, maybe. Bye.